afternoon and welcome to Magic Kingdom. Which of course you can't mistake when you see the castle. You gotta know where I am now, right? The Grand Marshal just went by, so it'll be just a few minutes more before we start to see the Festival of Fantasy Parade, which I'm really excited for because I haven't seen it all week, not since last Friday with you guys. Hey, Angie. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Juanita. Thanks, you guys, for being here. I cannot remember who suggested I sit in front of the Christmas shop for next week, but that is pretty much where I am. I'm down at the one end of the Christmas shop. So I'm hoping this is a good spot. We should get a good view as it comes down here. And then of course when it's right in front of us, obviously we'll see it really well. Oh, you're welcome, Angie. I know, I love the parade too. Still waiting to hear if we're going to get a new nighttime parade. There are so many rumors swirling about over our nighttime parade situation. Hi, Colby. I am, however, if you missed the announcement that I made in the stream this morning from Animal Kingdom, I have, look at this, it's very exciting. Wait, I gotta turn it around. I have an upside down wristband for Rivers of Light tonight. So I will be streaming that in to our patrons exclusively tonight. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you check out Patreon, which is of course patreon.com/Samantha Lucas. Or you can hit the blue Use App button on the Facebook page and you'll get all the information. But we're going to do that tonight at 7:15 for patrons. Of course, as the show continues on and we get more opportunity to view that, I will of course stream it for everyone. But I wanted to do this first presentation just for those of you who've gone that extra mile. I want to make sure that you all know how much I appreciate you. There's a little view of the castle while we're waiting. So I'm actually super excited. I'm actually getting more excited as the day goes on. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally, after all this time and all the, stops and starts and like, oh yeah, it's going to be here. No, it's not. Oh, it's going to be here. No, it's not. It's finally here tonight. I'm excited. Aside from that stream tonight, my next stream for you all is going to be tomorrow morning, of course, Morning Magic with Josh, tomorrow morning at 9 from Animal Kingdom. We were talking this morning about where we want to go next week. We're toying with Epcot, but at 9 o'clock in the morning, the only thing open is Future World, and neither one of us are sure we can fill 3 days just in Future World, but it might be a challenge, so we might take that on and see what we can find for y'all. Of course, with Flower and Garden starting to, it's going to be here very soon now. They are starting to decorate for that, so we could be looking at some of that stuff too. And then, of course, that reminds me, that's another thing when you sign up on Patreon at the end of every month, the last Tuesday of the month, we do Patron Appreciation Day, where we just stream all day long from one park. And this month is going to be Epcot on the day before Flower and Garden starts. So we'll be able to preview quite a bit of the Flower and Garden Festival for you guys, and that's exciting to me too. So there's lots of fun stuff over on Patreon. I hope you guys at least check it out. Totally understand if you just want to come and hang with me here on Disney Lovin' and get these streams, that's totally fine too. But if you'll just at least check it out, I'd really appreciate that. awesome, Nancy. Yeah, I love Epcot, but I spend most of my time over there in World Showcase. So, that's one of the reasons why I kind of like the challenge of it, of just having to do 3 shows in Future World. The one for everybody and then the one for patrons. It'll be interesting. But I kind of like the idea. We'll let you know for sure tomorrow, though, what we decide. If y'all are just popping in now, we're getting ready to watch Festival of Fantasy, which is going to come down the road in just a couple minutes. I'm trying to keep my legs from falling asleep sitting on the ground. It's not going so well. Colby, you're so funny. And other things coming up, just so you guys are sort of familiar with what's going on. Monday, I will be back at Epcot for the International Festival of the Arts, and I will be streaming. The most important thing I think for Monday is at 5:30 I will be doing the concert. We have 2 new Broadway stars this week, and so I'm really excited. The one played Mufasa on Broadway for like 4,000 performances, and the other she played Nala. So I think we're going to have an amazing concert with them. And I'm also going to be streaming in the afternoon Sergio, the Italian Mime, because he is fantastic, and I think everyone should see him. Aw, Angie, I know, that would be cute. I guess I always hit the heart button for a hug. I think a lot of the times I find when I hit the heart button, it's because I want to hug the person. I also, though, think that they need an eye-rolling button, because I tend to have a lot of people in my life that would come in useful for. Aw, Angie, well, thank you very much. I appreciate all those arts. Have you all had the fruit waffle in there with the hazelnut chocolate spread on it at Sleepy Hollow? I'm sorry, I said in there, and I realized I'm just because I'm staring at the building does not mean you all know what I'm talking about. That is a really good waffle, is all I was trying to say. Hi, Karen. Exactly, Colby. You gotta love the love. Oh, yeah, Karen, I was actually just talking to the very nice family next to me about the Halloween party. I love that. I am sort of in front of the Christmas store. I'm right across from, there's Sleepy Hollow right there, and there's the castle. And the Christmas store is like right there behind me. Hi, David. Ooh, yum. That sounds good, Karen. I just know, like, right there in Sleepy Hollow, I have a friend. She sometimes pops into the streams. Her name is Kim, and she comes down for the races. And every time she's come down lately, and we've shared one of these waffles, and they're so good. It's like got Nutella, kind of a hazelnut chocolate spread on it, and then there's bananas, strawberries, and blueberries on top of that. It's so good. right, Danielle. Oh, Colby. A spinning wheel to my left. Oh, possibly, but I can't see it at the moment. Sorry, I did not mean to make everybody hungry with all my waffle talk. But they really are good waffles. Sorry, I was trying to readjust a little bit there, and I know I just made the camera go all over the place. I'm going to, next week when I stream the parade, I'm either going to be right in the hub or I'm going to be down on Main Street a little bit. So it's like every week we're going to have to hang out just a little bit longer waiting for the parade. But I wanted to try to give you guys, since we were doing this every week in February, I wanted to try to give you different spots to view the parade from. Oh, wow, Vicky, that's awesome. Oh, yay, good, Colby, I'm glad, because I'd hate for you not to have sound. That's the most important part sometimes. Sometimes I know it's hard to see this or that, but if you can at least hear it, that's a good thing. And for anybody who is just joining, in case you're not familiar or don't know what we're doing, we're getting ready to watch Festival of Fantasy, which should be along any minute now, although I don't hear it yet, but it should be along any minute. And tonight, if you're one of my patrons, we are streaming Rivers of Light for you exclusively. And if you want to be a part of that, make sure that you check out patreon.com/Samantha Lucas, or you can message me if you have questions about that. I'd be happy to answer them. Hi, Samara. Okay, you guys, here we go. All right, like usual, guys, I'm not going to talk to you during the parade so everybody around me can enjoy the festival. You guys enjoy it too, and we'll chat a bit more at the end. I know, Samara, that's great. Y'all can go and watch that then. There's going to be so many people streaming it. You guys will be able to find it. It's not that. It's just I wanted to do something special for my patrons. So that's what we're going to do tonight.
Hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. You are warmly invited to join Mickey Mouse and his Fantasyland friends for a magical celebration in the streets. Dreams will come true, hearts will soar, and you will become a part of the magic. For the time has come to take your places and prepare to welcome the wondrous and wonderful Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade!
This is the best celebration ever! Gosh, Minnie, isn't this fun?
All right, y'all. Now we get to watch the people for a minute as the area clears out just a little bit. I hope y'all love that. I really love that parade. I know it's really special, and I love bringing that to you on Fridays. It was nice meeting you.
I'll definitely find you a place.
Please do, and enjoy your trip.
I'll definitely catch you on a Friday.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I know there's so many different places to catch the parade from and different angles to see it from. There's a lot that I haven't caught it. I had never watched it from here before. That was new for me. Whew. I gotta get up off the ground now, you guys. This is my least favorite part because both my feet are asleep at this point. Okay, camera will probably point on the ground for a minute. Just giving you a heads up. I also tweaked my knee last night getting off the Disney bus, so I'm really, really hobbling around today. Give you a little look at the castle because that's completely awesome. I just met like the loveliest people next to me. That was, if you heard me talking there at the end, I apologize, but they were leaving and I wanted to make sure that that we connected. They were just the loveliest people, and I gave her my business card and she's gonna look at our page. It's gonna be very cool. It's really nice. No, I was saying that early, Natalie. There's still tons of rumors. A few things that I've heard that I'm not allowed to say. I'd get people in trouble if I said it. But there's been nothing official yet. So we're still kind of all in limbo, still waiting on the evening parade announcement. bad. And I want to remind you guys, I want to invite you guys again tonight. If you want to be one of the patrons, if you want to be on Patreon with us and be in our patron group, I'm going to be doing Rivers of Light tonight in there. Somebody brought up the point that there are other stations and blogs and things that will be streaming it for free. You guys will be seeing this everywhere after tonight. It'll be everywhere. This is just something special I'm trying to do for the people that have joined me over there and have gone like above and beyond just to help me continue to stream. This is just something special I'm trying to do for them, and you are all welcome to be a part of that. We do lots of special little things. So that's what Patreon is about. It's patreon.com/Samantha Lucas. It's not just about tonight, it's about a lot of different things. I know, Diane, they were absolutely lovely. And she said to me a couple times before the parade, she said to her kids a couple times before the parade, now Miss Samantha's going to be videotaping this. We have to be quiet and not play with the rope. She was just lovely, and her children were lovely. It was just one of those moments where you just meet somebody that's just really nice, and it was great. I was very blessed by that interaction. Oh, Caitlin, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. It is crazy busy in Magic Kingdom today, you guys. I'm kind of giving the crowd a minute to sort of clear out before we move a little bit here, because I just never like to be, in Magic Kingdom and not give you a good view of our castle, because that's just like mandatory.
Nenhuma. Por exemplo, a França,
I can feel the sitting on the ground. I have my knee bandaged today because like I said, I got off the Disney bus yesterday funny and kind of tweaked my knee a little bit, so I wrapped it. But I can feel after sitting on the ground for the last hour, the bandage has come loose. I can feel it starting to hang halfway down my leg. So I'm going to need to attend to that at some point. How pretty is that? So pretty. I'm just so glad to be in Magic Kingdom with y'all today. And we were in Animal Kingdom this morning. We'll be in Animal Kingdom tonight. And we'll be in Animal Kingdom again tomorrow morning. Ellery, I think that a lot of people's favorite park is Magic Kingdom. I love all the parks, and whichever one I'm in, I will feel like, oh, this is the one I love the best. And then I'll go to another one, it's like, no, that's the one I love the best. But every time I'm in Magic Kingdom, I just always, this park is special. There's a special kind of magic in this park that I don't think exists in the other ones. And I love all of them. But there is something just absolutely special about this one. And Karen, no, I wasn't going to go up near Haunted Mansion today. But I will soon. I'm not sure when I'm in Magic Kingdom again next. I like Animal Kingdom because I just feel like that park does the best job of transporting you someplace else. Whenever I'm in Animal Kingdom, I just feel like I am in a different world, a different place and time. There's the parade again. Yeah, exactly. I think that that's like a really great way to go. And, Magic Kingdom is also the busiest park, so, managing the times that you're here with the other parks to get at the lower crowd end is always a good idea. Because, look at all these people today. This place is packed today. Although it is Friday, and there were extended hours this morning, I think. Extra magic hours. Very important part of our stream is to see the castle. Natalie, there's a lot of reasons. First of all, Magic Kingdom, like I said, is just always the busiest park. We have a lot of cheerleader groups in at the weekends right now. That's a big part of it. Like right there, that's one huge cheerleader group. Also, it was extended magic hours today. Oh yeah, absolutely, Ellery. I mean, I will tell you all tomorrow morning my opinion of Festival of Lights, or River of Light. I feel... Hang on. I don't want... the music's ending. I figure I might as well wait a second so I'm not competing with it. I feel like... I'm really excited about seeing Rivers of Light tonight. I absolutely am. But I feel like there's probably going to be quite a bit of negativity because of all the hassle to get to it. I feel like people are going to have the attitude of like, really, we waited this long for that? I hope that's not going to be the case, because I know the people that worked on that and the performers in it, and they're going to be giving their heart and soul to this. So I really want to give it a very fair shake and really just watch it and enjoy it for what it is. So I'm looking really forward to it. I hope it's wonderful. I really do. Yeah, exactly, Jennifer. There are a lot of cheer groups here, and they have been every weekend this month, I think, or actually going into last month. I think I'm on the wrong side of traffic. I need to get across the stream. I thought we'd walk up here because, as I always say, anytime we get a chance to walk up here, it's so rare. I feel like you need to do that when you're able to. When they're having cheer competitions and stuff, it's always really busy for that. It's always really busy on race weekends. And then, of course, holidays. I can't really get a better view of these at the moment just because there's so many people in here. It's open over here now. Well, almost. It's more open than it was. The crane must be either gone or moved back. I think it must be gone. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of this crowd because I can't hear, let alone walk. Excuse me. Yep. All of that kind of stuff. That's the thing, like, when you're going to be booking your stays here, if you want, the All-Star resorts are great, but I have to say that All-Star Sports is usually the least expensive place on property. The negative to that is that is where all the cheerleaders and all the dancers and all that, that's where they will be. So if that's going to be something that bothers you, you should be aware of that, because they will be all over the All-Star Sports. I know, Jennifer, and he's so funny too. I think there's something to be said for being here alone. You have to love the park, you know, and you have to enjoy your own company. But there's something to be said about, you know, being able to just wander through the park at your own pace, to be able to look at what you want to look at and stop where you want to stop. And maybe that sounds a little selfish, but there's something really nice about that. And I think that if you have the opportunity to do it, it can be a lot of fun. Or even just to spend a few hours by yourself if you're here with your family. I think that that can be a lot of fun and gives you a very different experience. Of course, said by the person that this is her 141st day in a row out here, and most of them I've spent alone. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. The standby wait times for the princesses are only 25 minutes at the moment. That's not terrible. I've definitely seen them work. There really is. I know that there's books and stuff out there about that too. Sometimes I think about doing a blog series on it because I do it so much. I know a lot of little nooks and crannies and ins and outs. Do you guys like mac and cheese? Like, it's a really creamy, rich macaroni and cheese that they top here at Friar's Nook with either barbecue chicken or pot roast. It's so good. Yes, I think it's $10. You get one bowl. But it's hearty, so it's quite filling. I like the pot roast better because I think the barbecue sauce kind of overtakes the macaroni and cheese, whereas the pot roast sort of blends a bit better. Just my personal opinion for what it's worth. But those are really, really good. And there's not usually a long line there either. Yeah, that's my favorite, Vicky. Thanks, Colby. I definitely want to. I mean, I've got the Disney 11 site is set up like a blog. I really had intended to write more. Once I got to streaming, that was taking up so much of my time, and then I was exhausted when I wasn't streaming. So I haven't been writing as much lately. But I miss writing. I've noticed that the last couple of weeks. So I'm needing to find some outlet for my writing again. Seven Dwarfs. I love that ride. It really is. That macaroni and cheese really is. It's kind of like a decadent little treat sort of thing. I have it every once in a while, and it's absolutely not diet food, but it's good. Well, Colby, I'm going to continue to stream, but I just want to find a little bit of writing time, too. Oh, wow, Diane, that's so awesome. 15-year-old twins. I love that. I know, first we were talking waffles, now we're talking macaroni and cheese. Perhaps it's me that's hungry, because I keep pointing out the food. True, absolutely true, Colby. Oops, you guys, that was my battery warning. Hang on a minute, it's gonna get bumpy while I look for my cord. Oh, that reminds me, I have to turn in the fuel rod Josh loaned me for tonight. Almost there, guys, just hang on for one more second. There we go, plugged in. Sorry. Pretty much as soon as I'm done here, Vicky, although given my battery situation, I may charge up here a little bit first because I know where the charging stations are here, and I don't know where they are at Animal Kingdom, to be honest, so I may charge up a little bit before I leave. The Rivers of Light tonight is only supposed to be about 15 minutes. It starts at 7:15. I will come on about 7, maybe 7:05, somewhere in there. And I'm just going to stream that and then head home because I got to catch a bus and make sure that I get home at a decent time. But yeah, Vicky, I wasn't planning to stay tonight if I hadn't gotten this wristband and the wonderful surprise of Rivers of Light. I would be leaving right now to go home. So I don't have really any plans per se. I thought I'd just go over there and hang out so I can make sure I can try to get a good seat for tonight. That's awesome, Colby. When is your next trip planned, Ellery? Yeah, because, I mean, I don't know exactly what they have planned tonight, Vicky. I know they gave annual pass holders and I think DVC people wristbands. And I know they dropped a few fast passes out there, and I'm guessing they're going to have some standby for any other seats that don't fill in. But I absolutely want to make sure that I get in there and I get a good seat and that there's no issues. So I'm going to get there very early. Oh, that's right, Ellery. I'm so sorry. You've told me that like 5 times, haven't you? And I only remember after you tell me. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, Lori, during Flower and Garden. Oh, hello, Seagull. Yep, I will actually, I love this park, but I think today I will be happy to leave it. There are a lot of people here. Oh, that's right, Lori. I think you told me that. I do try to remember things. I really do, and many things I do, but many things I don't. So please don't take it personally if you've told me the same thing 5 times. Today it's not. It's actually on the cooler side. If you're in the shade and the breeze is blowing, it's kind of a heavy breeze. It gets a little cool. If you're in the sun, it's nice. It was cold kind of this morning though. I was really wishing I'd had a jacket. And then I got to Animal Kingdom and Josh had an extra one. So I was so happy. But I'm not complaining because I like this much better than in the summer when the humidity is way high and it's so hot here. So don't think I'm complaining because wait till summer. Then you'll hear complaining. I'm going to come over here near Space Mountain because there is a charging station inside. And I'm going to get ready and wrap up when I get there so I can plug in my phone just for a little bit before I head back to Animal Kingdom for oh, People Mover's not running. I didn't even notice. People Mover stopped. So anyway, I'm going to do that before I head back over to Animal Kingdom tonight. And again, everybody who is not a patron and watches these streams, please don't think I'm trying to exclude you because I'm not. I'm just trying to do something a little extra special for the people that go the extra mile for me. I am going to be streaming Rivers of Light for everyone as soon as I'm able to. And like I said, you guys are going to see that everywhere. It's going to be, anybody who streams and is in the area is probably going to be streaming it tonight or videoing it tonight. It's going to be great. It really is, Ellery. It's my only complaint about Florida. It's the humidity. It's not even the heat, because I grew up in California, Southern California, and it gets just as hot in the summer, but we don't have the humidity. And if you don't come from a humid climate, I think that it takes a lot of people by surprise. That's why I'm always harping, hydrate during the summer, because you just don't realize how that humidity really takes it out of you. I want to just show you guys this tree and these flowers back here. I've tried to take a couple of pictures of it, but it just doesn't come out. So I don't know if it'll look good in the stream. The vibrancy of the pink just doesn't really show up, it seems, in the pictures. But it's so pretty. Although the tree has lost most of its bloom at this point. Yeah, the tree is starting to leaf out now. It's about as much green as it is pink. But, is that not beautiful? I just love that. I think it's gorgeous. I think those are, they're either azaleas or rhododendrons. They might be rhododendrons. I'm not sure. I always have trouble telling those two apart. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the parade and the quick little walk around Magic Kingdom that we did. Like I said, I'm going to go inside that store right there and charge up for a little bit before I head back over to Animal Kingdom. Those of you that are on Patreon, I hope to see you tonight. Everybody else, I hope to see you tomorrow morning at 9 in Animal Kingdom, where we will wrap up our week of Morning Magic in Animal Kingdom, and we'll let you know where we're going to go next week. Because I think this week went pretty well, so I think we're both ready to try a different park next week. I think it's so cool because it's like we're just at the beginning of this journey, and everything we're doing is like just growing and solidifying and becoming better. And I'm so excited to see where it's going to end up or where it's going to go. Really, I'm so excited, and I thank every single one of you for being a part of it, whether that's here or on Patreon. I really do appreciate all of you, and I thank you very much. I'm going to go. You have a great afternoon. Thanks, David. You too. For those of you who catch Rivers of Light tonight in whatever form, tomorrow we can chat about it in Morning Magic, and we can all decide if we liked it or not. And if you want to sign up and be a part of our group to watch it tonight, just do that today before 6, and I will check for you all to make sure that you get into the group. Have a fantastic night, and I will see you either later tonight or tomorrow.